Need your carpets or upholstery cleaned fast? Whether it's a spring clean, bond clean, or just wear and tear from the pets and kids, Be Clean NQ is your premier quality carpet, upholstery, rug and mattress cleaning service. They'll go above and beyond to guarantee the best job at the best price. And they're 100% locally owned and operated. Have a chat to the busy bees at Be Clean NQ today. Go to beeclean.com.au because they're not happy until you are.
No, you're right. All right, hit it.
Yes, it's episode 133. Queensland have clean swept Magic Round because New South Wales just don't get it. 3/4 of this table have ingested more beer than a microbrewery over the last couple of days. And we are joined by our foreign contingent correspondent, this guy, the one and only Mr Karsten Brumme.
Good evening, good day, good morning.
Welcome to On the Ranch. I think we need to get a spew bucket and put it right beside this guy.
No, I'm good. I don't need to see or hear any more about thank you.
This guy is pistol blazing two guns, and before we get started, as of tomorrow, he turns 40. I nearly added 5 years to it. He turns 40, so he won't be pistol blazing two guns. He's a bit more like a vintage musket.
Just.
Especially right now.
It's all blown out, busted, rusted. Shut up. Doesn't shoot properly.
Shut up. Takes 10 minutes to load between shots.
I've still got it, peeps. I've still got it. Oh, it takes your hand off when you fill it up. Shut up.
For all listeners who haven't not already, like and subscribe on YouTube to see that face.
Oh, yeah.
Nowadays.
That's a face. That is a face. I'm XRBob on Twitter. That guy's Morgan Holmes Evans.
Hey,
and as we said, the man of the hour, Mr. Karsten Brumme, all the way from Switzerland.
Welcome.
Woo! Thank you. AKA Swiss Cowboy 78 on Twitter.
There we go. That's Swiss Cowboy 78. Follow him. He's if you want to know somebody who watches a bit of football, bit of rugby league,
It's
this guy. What did you say before? 8 games at once. 8 screens.
8 screens.
8 screens, and that's the maximum.
The maximum. Is that all your bandwidth can handle?
The standard is 3 to 4 screens. And I watch around 10 to 15 games at average, maybe 18 on a good weekend.
That's
18 in a weekend.
Lot. That's including English Super League, NRL, what
That's
else?
English Amateur, Auckland Rugby League.
Yeah, right.
That's a heavy lift.
French Elite 1.
NRL, QRL, New South Wales Rugby League.
Definitely all NRL games.
Yeah.
Usually 2 Super League games. And then 1 or 2 Elite 1 games from France. And 2 or 3 English amateur games.
Do you watch in English or in Swiss or in German? Or do you get each commentators?
No,
just all in English.
Wait, you have to watch them in English, except you watch games in France. They're in French.
They're the only ones that are in French because they refuse to speak any other language.
Yeah, and you understand as much as when you watch a game on Channel 9.
So it's just as entertaining. Probably more so.
Can you Can you speak French though?
Not a word. I grew up behind the Iron Curtain. I had 7 years in Russian in school, and I know nothing.
So you had Russian in school. So you know Russian, or is that what you mean? You don't know?
Меня зовут Karsten Brumme. Я не понимаю и не говорю по-русски. Which means, my name is Karsten Brumme. I don't understand Russian, and I don't speak Russian.
And that'll be in the subtitles on YouTube. They're automatic, so let's hope it interprets that right. Yes, otherwise, he's just called in an airstrike to this location.
Too close to home. Too soon.
No. As good as they are aiming, they hit my sister's home.
Yeah. Ooh, it's topical. Never let it be said.
Oh, man, he's here all night.
He's on.
He's all night.
He's on. Well, so look, the first half of the show is going to be pretty much all about you because people in Australia, you've been on what 7,000 or 8,000 podcasts.
No. Probably
There's
3,
been a
4
few.
or 5.
Do you your regular spot on any other podcast?
No,
Spruik and
I'm
Him?
just guest on
Yeah?
podcasts.
Don't run your own.
No,
Okay.
because I usually say I have a voice for the newspaper and a face for radio.
That's me.
We're-
That's me. That's my role.
It's a bit hard for us to branch out to YouTube. Trust us. It took us like 3 or
So
4
I'm
years.
apologizing already for all YouTube viewers.
That's all right. We'll take the shine off the top of your head.
I
there,
kept
but
saying before we get the cameras, I'm going to do the hill a few times. It never happened.
you did for a bit there.
And the shining area grows every year.
Tell me about it. That's why I wear a hat. Yeah, it's all good. Now, you're a Cowboy supporter, clearly. Otherwise, we wouldn't have you here.
Yes.
Tell us how that happened. You're a guy from Switzerland, German-born Switzerland.
I'm born and raised in Germany, and my sister too. And
Hang on, that's a cut. Put
Yeah,
your
that's a
phone on
cut.
silent.
Yeah.
My bad. My bad.
sorry.
Sorry, the budget's coming in.
And my sister, for some reason, decided to move to Townsville for love. And then I came here for the wedding in 2007. And my newly brother-in-law decided to show me the Cowboys. There was a little man in the middle with a headgear,
With a foam padded hat.
which made me fall in love in the game.
With the game, so were you into rugby league before that?
No, I didn't knew rugby league
Nothing at all?
existed.
Yeah,
Nothing.
gotcha.
I didn't watch rugby.
Yep.
I was playing ice hockey
Yep.
in my youth till I had 3 knee surgeries within 2 years,
Oh, wow. Yep.
which made I had to stop any sport. And I was just loving life. Came here. He said to me, "Hey, you like physical contest? We go watch a game." So that's it. Since then, I'm hooked.
Very much so.
And as converts go, they're always the worst.
yeah, well, it's a bit of a deep
Help.
dive, isn't it?
It helped in 27 when we made the prelim as well that year. So you're at least following
It
a
was
winning culture.
wait, it was one good year.
We're trying. We're
Got your
trying.
hopes up.
You said last week we are a tough team to follow, and I have to acknowledge that too.
So you went to the game and just went, this is my
is mine.
sport, this is my
loved
sport, this is my
it.
team.
Hearing the contact, that's mine.
Nice.
For playing in fast contact sport by myself,
Yep.
that was mine immediately. I played touch rugby for a couple of years, but then job changes and so on made it impossible for me to play anymore. But I don't like. Let's just say it this way: my skills are not there. I wasn't defenseman in hockey, so I would probably be a prop in rugby
Yep.
league.
That's an easy. Just grab the ball and run.
No skills, just hard hitting.
You wouldn't get away with it these days, though, because you got to be a bit of everything now.
Yeah,
There's ball playing props. There's
and you can't fight anymore, so that's gone too.
yeah. Well, there is that. Well, I don't know. It depends. You can threaten JWH style.
Yes.
Yeah, but I played hockey when it was still allowed.
Yeah. Okay. Well, apparently they still in American and Canadian. They still fight.
Yeah, but they are waiting for the lawsuits coming in.
Yeah. Right.
That makes sense.
They changed the ring barrier, that you don't get so much concussions anymore.
Oh, and you can't slam them against the wall.
No, the wall gives.
Oh, it gives.
Ah. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Right.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay.
Makes sense.
And yeah, the fighting is on, but they keep the gloves on most of the time.
Oh,
It's
yeah,
not
I've
real
noticed
fighting.
that. I've
It
noticed
used
that.
to be you have to throw gloves off and
As a
keep your
defenseman-
feet, didn't you?
As a defenseman, you don't close your gloves.
Just ready to go.
Yeah, that's for the forwards. They do close their gloves. We don't have them open. And just, if you touch my goalie, here we go.
Yeah.
It's just fighting with a bit of hockey in between.
Yeah, it's quite easy. You need to get the jersey of your opponent over the head, and then you can just work him from below.
Body shots.
I can't understand. I can't ice skate to save myself. I mean, obviously, North Queensland, it's not really the done thing, but you've probably done it since you were a kid, so it comes naturally to you.
It's different. It's fighting on ice isn't comparable to fighting in a pub or anything like this, because it isn't about hitting hard. It's about the footwork to stay
On the feet.
on the feet at all.
Yeah.
Gotcha. That makes sense.
Which is like me after a dozen schooners anyway.
It's like
pissed off
Pete
the magic.
on last weekend.
Yeah.
Yes.
Eyes on me feet at honeybees.
For a bit.
All three of them.
Right.
Beautiful, beautiful. So back home, you obviously follow Cowboys here, and that's that's much appreciated. So who do you follow, like in English Super League?
To be fair, I have to say, I didn't know rugby league existed in Europe till 2016 in the World Club Challenge.
Yeah, right.
Oh, true.
I had no clue. And then there was 3 games. It was a World Club
Yeah,
Series.
it was,
Cowboys versus Leeds.
Dragons and Broncos played two.
St. Helens and Wigan, I think.
Yeah.
And that's when I started to interest myself in rugby league in Europe. Started to fly to the UK for games, which led to my working with Rugby League Germany.
Oh, right. Okay. Yep. So actually work for.
Not paid.
Oh. Well,
What sort of stuff?
Hobbies
Did you do?
out.
it's basically the same as us.
I'm usually,
Yes.
I do the media consulting, which means I do the strategy, I do all the templates for match reports, media releases, and everything like this. Team
Cool.
sheets. I hope to meet Scotty next week because he's a German national team player.
Oh, Drinkwater.
Yeah.
Yeah. I saw
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Players eligible to play for Germany,
Yeah.
and Scotty
Wow.
Drinkwater was in
Yeah.
there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and already messaged him, and
Yeah.
I hope he has time next week
That's cool.
to make some pictures, get a polo shirt for him, and so on.
Yeah, nice.
That's awesome.
Awesome.
Yeah, it's really cool.
Cool.
And, we need to grow the sport worldwide, and Germany is a effing big market,
Yeah.
100 million people.
Yep. Do you find over there that union is sort of the,
No,
or soccer?
Yeah,
Soccer would be the dominant.
Soccer is the dominant sport, and with dominant I mean 80%.
Yeah, right. Yep.
And then we're probably ice hockey as well.
Then it's between handball and ice hockey.
Yeah.
Handball?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not our handball.
Not
Not
No,
one
I
we
know.
talked about last
no,
week.
No.
not
handball's
recess.
the Olympic
football.
handball.
Yeah. No, I know. I thought I was in with a shot.
Germany's got a King Jack dance queen roll out tournament in a quad grid. Yeah, sure.
Okay, Rob, touching your balls with a hand is not handball.
It is where I come from.
No, and rugby in Germany, we have, or the German market is 100 million people. You have maybe 80,000 rugby players, maybe.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Yep.
And
That's a lot still.
yeah, but
I know per capita it's not, but 80,000 rugby
yeah,
players.
but it splits up between 3 countries.
Yeah. How many would be over here?
Way more.
Yeah, if you go down the
The
grades,
grassroots.
yeah. Way more.
way more. Yeah.
And the problem was through COVID, amateur contact sport was banned for 2 years.
Oh, right.
So at the moment, Germany, Rugby League Germany doesn't completely restart.
Yeah.
And we are working on it, and it will take years, and we are honest about it.
Yeah.
No big Twitter posts or any bubbles. Hard work, honest work, build it from the ground.
That's
Save
the
the
way to do it.
Landies. 2024, that's probably too soon. 2025, German Nines.
German nines.
The German Nines.
Yeah, why not?
No, but our goal is 2025 World Cup, which I say tough not to crack. But we give it a good go this year, first round, which I think we can make it through the first round. second draw than against teams like Scotland or Wales, that's a different number.
Yeah.
Yeah, but if you might not have quite the talent, but it's a lot of it's the right mental space.
I would say we have a couple of pretty good players,
Mm.
and especially one. I would say if he was 10 years younger,
Yep.
I would say go to Australia and try it.
I don't mean lack of talent. It's more a case that the kids aren't growing up with it. So it's not it's a different set of skills.
But it's rugby league. If you're an athlete and have a good hand-eye or coordination,
Yeah, fair.
you at least can play second rower or prop or winger.
That's true. As is proven on the weekend for the Dolphins.
I mean, what you have to what a winger do?
Oh, the winger, they're nothing.
Nothing.
Just ask Felty.
Okay, I hope I never met him.
He's a large man. He was sitting there a couple of weeks ago, and I didn't want to say anything, but yeah, he's right there. But
Well, you got the front rows perfect with your ice hockey defenders. I mean, just get a few of them across.
well, yeah.
Good to go.
Yeah,
Ready,
but
mate.
80 minutes is nothing for them.
80s, yeah.
It's bad.
Uh,
Ice hockey, you train for like 40 seconds.
oh, right.
First,
So maybe a few more interchanges over in Germany.
then you're off the field.
And you skate and you're not exactly running, gliding.
And
A
skate
bit of a massage around.
and
a bit.
weight helps you with skating.
Oh, does it?
Yeah,
Oh, momentum.
If you have the momentum, it keeps going, which is a problem if you find the end of the rink.
Yeah. Yeah, no, in those
If
walls.
you're no good at turning, yeah, that's me. That's right. Into the wall. That's no good. How did you find us?
Schembert. No, I'm always looking on Twitter for Cowboys content, or on YouTube or Facebook,
Yep.
and always have it in my search. So for some reason, I stumbled about the podcast on episode 2, I think.
Episode 2.
Earlier. And
Yeah.
you're still with us.
So you've been with us since we were sitting on this couch.
Yeah.
Actually, wasn't this actual couch.
There
We were
wasn't
sitting
video back
here.
then.
No, God, no. We were sitting right there, Pistol and I, through one microphone. We didn't have all this set up on this spider mess of spaghetti cable, but
This
Yeah.
is only temporary.
that's nearly 4 years or something now.
I think some other cowboy fan linked me up on Twitter.
Very good. Very good.
Yeah, right. So have you been listening every episode since the
Yeah.
second? Yeah. Oh, that would have been a heavy lift early on. That audio, that audio wasn't the best.
Some of that was rough.
Let's just say I have a lot of time while working.
Excellent.
They were only 40-minute episodes back then too.
To very begin with, and then we branched out and started talking every sport.
Oh, we're doing basketball and
Yeah.
bloody, yeah.
Friggin'
Yeah,
motorsport,
it's got to be a skew with there for a bit.
AFL,
I was waiting for the first 2-hour episode, but then came Patreon.
yeah. Now they're like 2.5, 3 hours. Yeah. State of origin.
I'm not allowed to wear anything blue in my Australian family's houses.
Except for that.
Good man.
Except for that, because
Except
it's
for
North
that-
Queensland. Yeah.
Wait, on a State of Origin day.
Yeah,
Ah,
fair.
yeah,
Fair. No, that's good.
It was a very fast grow up because I was here. I didn't know what State of Origin is. And my brother-in-law said we go to a known pub, Molly's.
Yeah.
And I came down with a blue shirt. Wasn't good.
That wouldn't be a
Straight
good
to
move.
rebel for a maroon.
Had to go change myself.
Good at all. So you've been to the old Dairy Farmers.
Yeah.
The old state. You've been to the new one?
Not till now. I will go there on
Saturday. This Saturday.
So Friday will be Czechmansky and Saturday will be the new stadium.
Very good.
Tour of Townsville.
Tell you what,
Yeah.
I think I might have to go to the stadium.
Yeah.
on Saturday.
Yeah.
Get some life.
It's a
footy.
nice stadium.
I'm waiting to see what Friday night brings me yet.
You are not going to be in any state. Although you just did 3
I've
days
just
straight.
done it. I've just done it.
The man walks in a stadium and he gets a couple whiffs of energy.
Yeah.
See it.
He
I'll
rises
slip
to the
speed.
occasion.
Whiffs of this
The
stuff.
Blackhawks play on Friday.
No, I've got my 40th on Friday.
Oh, whoa.
Just keep going for it of a Saturday night, Pete.
And I wanted to ask you what an after-match party is. Probably nothing.
Mad cow. Molly's.
After Jack Mansky Friday, I don't really know what they do after the Blackhawks.
I mean
but
after
the
Saturday,
Cows.
but when you have your Friday
Go
birthday
to
party, then nothing is.
Leagues Club's usually good. You'll catch up with a lot of players at Leagues Club. You'll have a few drinks, and then just find your way into
Yeah, the team goes to the
Flynn's.
Leagues Club after the games.
Flynn's and Molly's.
Sadly, for unknown reasons, I get my Leagues Club membership every year sent to me in Switzerland, except this year.
Oh, what?
They'll let you in. They'll let you in.
Just go in with someone else.
No,
I'll
they wrote
sign
me.
you
I
in.
should call, say on the entrance. They print me one out.
All right, perfect.
Yeah.
You're out of town. You'll get in. It's no worries. Even if they didn't know who you were.
Are you a member of a club overseas? Like any Leagues Club or anything
I follow a
overseas?
club overseas. The system overseas is different. The club there have owners like Manly.
No, but I mean like with the Leagues Club or
They-
anything.
they don't
you-
have Leagues Club.
You don't? Oh, okay. All right.
The clubs over there are usually have an ownership like Manly has, or the Storm or the Broncos.
Yep.
And Leagues Club, you don't have pokies.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, you wouldn't have that there. No.
But I follow Batley Bulldogs.
Oh well, if you've got their card, that'll be good enough to get in.
No, I don't have it.
I'll just take this with me to Australia.
This is what you say. I flew in from Switzerland to see the Cowboys. They let you in.
Look at your membership database. There's only one member.
Yep. Yes.
The president of Switzerland.
That's me. Let me in.
And here's my ID.
Yep. I'm here to see Drinky.
My Swiss ID.
Yes.
And Drinky's like, don't let him in. Don't let him in.
Probably.
And who's your favourite Cowboys player now and in the past? Can be the same person.
No, it isn't. In the past, this was Lachlan Coote,
Yeah, okay, fair.
which I'm still following with Hull KR.
Yep.
Because as a former defender, I like a defense secretary.
You like the custodians.
And at the moment, Scotty, because he plays for Germany, but
He's also
Cohen has the Ivan Drago
good
of
choice.
the NRL.
Yeah.
Hess is good. We love Hess.
Yeah,
Just his,
basically.
he gives everything every game.
Yep.
It may be too much sometimes,
Sometimes.
but it's always 110%.
Wow. Tell you what, he had a good game the weekend just gone. Very good
And
game.
so nice white clothes after half.
You couldn't miss him.
Him and Dunny stood out.
Yeah.
Dunny only got on with like the 15 to go.
Yeah.
But Hesse clearly changed.
Eddie worked today.
Hesse, come on. No, that's good. Karsten, he's a Patreon member, so he gets early unedited episodes. I mean, this one.
This one is shambles.
This one he gets a whole bunch of it. He gets the extra content. He gets our. He's on part of our chat group on Facebook. He's in the smaller tipping comp, which we'll cover later because he's bragging because he bloody used a joker this week. Anyway,
Smart man.
he got his free drink at Molly's. Have you got that yet? No,
Not yet.
He
Not
will.
yet.
He will.
Not yet.
Not yet.
And he's here on the show, and he's all the way from Switzerland / Germany / Europe. You're a European.
I live in Switzerland. So
Yes.
I'm over here from Switzerland.
So, okay, we'll talk about the tax breaks later.
What's your beer of choice when you're home?
Choice?
Choice?
Your beer.
Beer? What do you drink at
I
home?
change every week.
Yeah, okay. Yep.
So I usually need 12 liters per week. That's
So
not even a
they're running
joke.
out down the bottle.
Oh, that is a 30 pack, I
And
guess.
Yeah.
For people on
Get
YouTube,
that.
that's 24 of these.
Yeah, fair enough.
How does the gold go compared to back at home?
Oh, not the baddest. Not the best, but it's good average beer.
Not bad.
Yeah, that's what we think of it too. Really,
Yeah.
it's good average beer.
I like it.
Yeah,
I'm a 4X lover.
I like it.
I can drink it, so
yeah.
Happy
I can
days.
live with it. It's not as bad as Vomit Victoria. But
Yes, that's true. Did you have a Powers?
no.
No, okay. I had one. Bit tangy.
I had a couple of
Great Northern?
Nah.
Yeah.
Nah.
Disgusting rock.
No, I got a stomach burn.
Yeah,
From a
true.
Northern.
Really?
Yeah. Wow.
Oh,
That's not a good sign.
I had to give it up after 4.
That's just a sign of age, Karsten.
I don't get it with the forks.
Nor do I, but I do with Great Northern. Yeah,
It's a great Northern.
it's
It's definitely not the age.
The super crisp Northerns as well. They just, I don't know.
yeah. It's fuller.
Yuck.
If you want to give it something, it's got a flavour.
Yeah.
These are a little more mild. Yeah.
I don't know. Like,
I don't care about the flavor. If you're drinking good Czech beer like Staro Brahmin or the original Budweiser,
Yeah.
that has
right.
a strong hoppy flavor.
yeah.
Yep.
No worries about that. But that was one. No.
No. Fair enough. You hear that, Great Northern? Change your recipe.
But if you sponsored us, I would love Great.
Yeah, well, we are open. We don't have a liquor sponsor yet.
Yes, that's a good point.
Reach out, bloke.
Reach out, bloke. All right, well, the postman this week. Look, I got about 1,000 happy birthdays for last week, so prepare your inbox and your DMs. You're about to get 1 million of them.
I just on that, I got about 5 or so different messages from different people at different stages of the day saying, do you think Rob's got crusty tissue still around him? There was something about,
Yeah.
you do.
Yeah, he's going to have one.
Yeah, all right.
No, not
Yeah,
yet.
go
not yet,
on.
not
I'll
yet.
have one with you.
Good man. Good man.
There was a few that was saying something about wankering. There is a prize at the end of it all and everything else. And it's like, oh, man.
And that's fair. That's fair. No, I got well and truly spoiled. Sammy Davis. Now, this is all about basically about
We're back, baby.
We're
Magic
back on
Land.
it. We're back on it.
We're back.
just call your boss now. Yeah. Sammy Davis said it starts on the plane. Never related to something more. Keen to try and steal your buff off yous on Sunday. And I believe you guys caught up with Sam Davis.
We did.
Got 2.
He heard Pistol's voice from across the stadium.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's. I'm not surprised.
When we were going to meet Karsten. So we were on our way to meet Karsten. I've spotted Karsten. And then Sammy came up and said, hey, Pistol.
Hey, Pistol boys.
So we all got in, had a photo.
at all.
And Pistol's voice was already breaking.
Yeah.
Said, I heard you coming a mile away down the tunnel.
Excellent.
Yes.
Because every second person you saw had a Cows shirt on. So I was like, up the cows, go the cows, Cowboys. It was magical.
He was a good man. Good man.
It did appear that there were more Cowboys there than anyone else. Logan Kidney said, hey lads, Warriors fan Cam and I had a blast with you on Saturday. Congrats on the win Sunday.
Pistol, it's over to you.
Yeah, shout out to these lot. Logan, Cam, and their partners, Frankie and Liv. Great people. We met up with them about half hour before kickoff. They were sitting in front of us for Warriors game. So broke bread, said g'day, had a few chats, and we're going Warriors at this stage, and just one-liners. Like, made good friends. Made friends. They were loving every bit of it. And then in the Dolphins-Sharks game, halfway through or whatever, that Valence Tavare,
Yeah.
I think it was Cam had said, oh, keep an eye on this bloke. He is a beast. He's only been playing a year or so in it. He's a Kiwi. He's this and that. He's an absolute... Runs as fast as Usain, and he's as big as a tank. And it's like, all right, eh? And then he scores. So we're all on Valence now. And I said, I'm getting on him first try, score a second half, 23-1. Thank you very much, Valence. And the rest of the night was just about, look at 21. He's keen. He was not getting back on side. The goose was cooked with about 30 to go.
He kept going.
He just kept on motoring though. What a champion.
Watching him was the highlight of the game. It was fantastic.
That guy gives hope to middle-aged men.
Yeah, it was so good.
Just a beast. But yeah, shout out Logan, Cam, Frankie and Liv. Thanks for writing in. Thanks for the support.
Yeah, they were legends, eh? Seriously, they were good company for that day.
Excellent.
They flew over from New Zealand, I think, on the Thursday, and they fly back again Saturday or something.
Yeah, I think over the week though.
Yeah, they just stay in a week over, and they're avid Warriors fans, and you know, supporting them, as Cam had said, it is just a hard team to support. And I'm wearing a Cowboys jersey. Brother, let's look in the mirror here. At least you've beaten us twice this year.
Well, in recent history. Probably over the long term, we've probably had a better run.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But,
They entered the same year, 95, so. Yeah.
but I mean, they're the same. Like, they
They still never won a premiership.
I don't know about their major sponsor CEO saying the refs are cheating of the highest order.
I like it.
No, I like it.
I like it.
But there's definitely, you can make a conspiracy case charge to
Damn straight you can.
the likes of the Warriors and the Cows.
Yeah.
We
And
don't.
the Cowboys are the headquarters
He
there.
gets his head taken off and nothing.
nothing. Yeah,
Like, come on.
yeah, got absolutely collared. Nothing.
Yeah.
Cleary doesn't even get a love tap. It's above chest. It's around chest. Oh, penalty.
Yeah,
Like, nah.
No, good on him. I like it.
very good. And we had a message from one Josh Webb. Webster won. He said, "You boys still at the stadium?" And this was 6 p.m. on Sunday afternoon.
He would have been.
I was. I didn't check that. I do apologise. My
6
phone
p.m.
went flat. I had 2% charge left. I think something happened on my phone. I must have had like roaming location or something on, and it just drained battery. So for the last game, I was radio silence.
Yeah, all good. It's all right. I thought you were dead on. I think it was Sunday morning.
Oh,
I think he may have been for a little bit. Yeah. There was one point I checked the pulse just to check.
there was every chance.
Yeah,
You just have checked how much alcohol was in the blood.
How much blood was in the alcohol?
No. That would be right. But on Sunday morning, he's recovering.
He has a good ability to back it up. I'll give it to Pistol. He's turning 40, but he can go like a 20-year-old.
Yeah, but not today.
Not today, no.
not today.
I'm having one. I worked all day too. Fuck yes. But yeah, shout out, Joshy. Sorry we didn't get to catch up with you, mate.
Well, that was round 10 at Magic Round, and on Sunday the Roosters going down to the Cowboys in what conditions? The ground conditions were slippery, is what they were described by the NRL.com official website.
Cold
slippery.
and wet, I can tell you. It was cold and wet.
Sunny, not a
Yeah,
cloud
freezing
inside until 4 p.m. Sunday.
Yeah.
Boom.
And then by about 4:35, no clouds again.
No. That was
Exactly
sharp.
10 seconds before the players run out,
Yeah.
the heaven opened up.
And it
And
turned
it-
up.
You couldn't see from one side of the stadium
No.
to the other at one point.
It was horrible. It was horrible.
heavy.
Cold is a definition, by the way.
for a North Queenslander, it was freezing cold, this rain. It was thick and heavy.
I'm standing out there with a tray of 4 vodkas going, yeah, you haven't ever been to Tully before? This is North Queensland weather. I'm freezing.
No doubt. Look, 20-0 right up until the 79th minute where they got, or 78th minute where they got a little consolation try in the end. I think the
Sucks we
boys,
let him in.
yeah, but I think the boys were pretty.
No, they were already on
Shattered,
party
but-
mode.
It didn't
Yeah,
help
it
my
would've been nice,
19
though.
plus at 22-1.
Yes.
It did not help that at all.
Ruben Cotter getting over in the 19th. Jack the jet ski Gajewski. Gajewski. There was about 6 different pronunciations on the telecast, let me tell you. And that was in the 45th minute.
Was that try?
Yes.
Yep, definitely. You reckon it was try?
Yeah.
I had 290 reasons why it was a try.
There was a celebration when
There
that
was a
video replay came up.
I'll bet. Okay.
Seeing it from around 5 meters away, yes, it was.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, no, we got a live bet on first try scorer, second half of Jeski. And it's like, come on, that is. And then Morgie and me were like,
I'm like, Pete, that's your boy. That's your boy. Come
and then the
in.
guys behind us, Isaac, and I can't remember the other guy now. But they were riding it as well. They're all into it. In fact, one of them said, I don't know what club he supported, but he said, I'm a Cowboy supporter now because of you. You have made me want to support this club.
Well, now we got to get you to every game.
Yeah. Pete had Verbay going. He was good.
I was-
It was like Verbay 13 at the MCG at one point. It was good. Yeah.
I'm not surprised. Very
I was
good.
doing come-ons and everything.
Chatty Townsend getting over in the 47th minute as well for a nice try there. Val Holmes, 3 from 3, laser boot, and 1 from 1 penalty goal. In those conditions, that's a good effort. And Angus Crichton in the 78th, and Suali actually converted that one.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't
Because
follow the Roosters.
Sam Walker's not
Correct. Yeah. So I don't follow the Roosters, so I didn't know what was happening. Oh, actually.
And he has to train for rugby.
He has to train for rugby.
Oh, well, hey, you make your choice. Dangle dollars in front of my face, I'd probably think about it as well. So
Well, put it this way.
I'm not blaming him.
No, God, no.
If an equivalent place of work, but was slightly different, offered you 4 times what you're getting paid now,
Oh,
would you go,
oh yeah.
shove it up your ass, or I'll learn this new skill?
I'll give it a go.
Give it a crack.
Because guaranteed he could go play there for 4 years and then go, I want to come back to the NRL. Clubs will be ringing him.
Yeah.
Yep.
And that's it. Like, people can be up in arms and, you should be loyal to it, mate. If your profession, if another company that did something pretty much similar or the same, you just had to change up a couple of things, but we're going to give you 4 times what you're worth, what your wage is now.
I'm honest. It's the NRL is a multi-billion-dollar business,
Yeah.
and if a player, there is no loyalty.
No.
Nowhere. If you get that offer, look after your own.
And
ass.
also, you're 19.
You're only playing for 10, 15 years.
He's 19. He
19, and
play
someone's
4
going to
years
give you 1.4
for
million.
for the line-out people,
Yeah.
and then comes back, and he will get the same money in league probably.
I mean, what were you doing when you were 20? I was a first-year apprentice making 14,000 a year. Someone gives me 1.4.
I tried my luck at a university. Didn't go well.
Join a club. Been there, done that.
Look, a pretty even game overall. Was 48 to 52% in possession, but the Cowboys' completion rate 78% over 68%. So and the
78.
We'll put that down to the slippery conditions, that being lower. I think in the first 10 or so sets, Cowboys completed all of them. So
Yeah, there was some good
No,
ball
first
control.
half was outstanding.
yeah, it was brilliant. Blew them out of the park. Yeah. Blew them off the park.
Usos
Out of the water?
didn't stand a chance.
One of the best plays of the day, and it wasn't, but it just stands out, was I think our first or second kick, and the Roosters made that break.
Yep.
6 or 7 chases.
Yeah.
That hasn't been there this year.
No, you're right, 100%.
It
And the
hasn't-
line speed.
Wait, the kick
Yeah.
chase wasn't there for years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Last kick chase, like on Sunday, I had seen with JT on the field when he was screaming.
Yep.
Yep.
This Sunday, kick chase was outstanding.
And that was a wet track. That was
Yeah.
hard running.
Yep.
And I think it was Sulihi that took it and ran. And he bumped off Chad, and I'm thinking, and he was home. And then Val just went, "No, I'll get you."
And took him out too.
Yeah,
which
shut him down.
Negated him completely.
Yeah.
It was never 1-on-1. It was always, you had to tackle 1-on-1, but the second one came already in.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
It was a team effort. It was amazing to see after the last 9 games.
Yeah. It was more like last year's defense.
Yeah.
We've had glimpses of that game in us all year.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
it's only been glimpses
Or
in,
for 10
in,
or for 10
you
minutes
know,
or for 20
that was
minutes.
an 80-minute round, and that's what we saw every game last year.
Let's cover the second half.
Second half.
Or you already finished?
No, no,
with the
carry
second
on.
half? Then you should cover the second half so we can talk about 80 minutes. Because Bissell already starts.
No, we jump around. It's not about first half, second half. It's all good. I enjoyed it all. Like you say, the line speed and even our bench rotation seemed to work better this time around. And there
Big
was that
boys.
there was that cohesion. And like you said, Carsten, there was cover. If a player had to jam in for whatever reason, and no one was found out of place, but there was cover if they were.
It was fighting side by side,
Yep.
and it was really good.
Lukey made about 8 different inside cover tackles that shut
Look
down tries.
how bad must Nene feel?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Coming back for him will be so hard.
It will. But
And he's also
but
going to have Luciano ahead of
Yeah.
him soon. as
deservedly
well.
though, because he has been out of form.
Yeah.
And it seemed to happen right after he signed his big contract, which you see happen with some players. They get a bit complacent.
I would say that's a learning curve for a young player.
Yeah, yeah.
You got to remember, he's also only 19 or 20.
Yeah,
Yeah,
as
exactly.
well.
I don't take that as in a bad way for a 19, 20-year-old one.
No,
I
no.
take it in a bad way from a 25, 26-year-old one.
100%. Yep.
If a young player gets a little drop after he signs a big contract, that's understandable.
Yeah.
But now he has to learn and step up.
Oh, it'll be a kick in the ass for him,
Yeah.
which is what the whole team got during the week anyway. But that is a big kick in the ass for Nanai, and he'll come back. I believe he'll come back stronger.
Well, he's got the competition now where he's got to actually prove that he's
gonna
back
have to,
good.
like you
Yeah.
said,
Otherwise he's not going to be playing.
Now he's up against Lukey, Luch.
Yeah.
I mean, Dunny even. So
The alphabet fella, the debutante.
the new guy. New guy.
Who did good?
The debutante
How good was
alphabet.
he? He was unreal.
I have
great.
my excuse with Polynesian surnames. I'm European. I'm out. You're Australians.
We suck too. Don't worry about that.
Oh, you're going to be announcing the team list tonight, by the way.
No way.
Lucky there's no changes this week. But you think about it, we've like Jason Taumalolo's out.
Yeah.
And they played like they played last year with him in. So, I mean, who do you drop when he comes back in? What happens then? I mean, the bench changes, but
Then we have depth.
yeah,
Finally.
yeah.
Look, we have had a horrid run of injuries for this year. Like I said, we've used about 25,
It
26
shouldn't be an
players.
excuse.
But
Shouldn't.
But what it's also done is given them game time so that when the regulars like Taumalolo, when Nanai and when Lucci come in, it's like, fuck, we've already got some good depth now.
Yeah,
It's taken us 10 games, but it's
But you have to.
It's looking
You have to
good.
look. We had the first year with the World Cup where 10 players or 11 players were out for the preseason or came back 4 weeks later.
Yep.
No other team struggled with that.
Yeah.
With so many players out
Not that many.
because
no.
they have the depth to handle that. That's where the Cowboys still need to grow. And I think this injury-ridden start to the season helped us with that.
yeah. I think it's
So
also
you have to you have to see the positive side.
And they're changing around the feeder teams too.
Yeah, the feeder teams. I'm not sure about it. Yeah,
It's all
I see.
Blackhawks
I see Kyle's point on it, but I also see the point of you're losing connection to Cairns and McKay.
Yep. Yep. Mackay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we're North
Mackay.
Queensland. We should be all of it.
I'm sorry. So sorry.
All good. That's fine. We'll let you
So,
go.
it's a two-sided thing.
Yeah, yeah. But well, in fact, we are North Queensland. Like, it is a bit silly to rule us out just to one city, but
Yeah, but from a coaching point, I see the point with the Blackhawks, and you play the same system which you play in the Cowboys.
Yep.
You play the Blackhawks.
Yep.
You can funnel all the juniors that come through. That's exactly what the Panthers do.
yep,
Yeah.
yeah. And they're killing it. I mean,
Yeah.
for a long time now.
Yeah, in all grades.
Yeah.
And when you have three teams doing this, it doesn't work because you have three coaches and so on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they're not in that system, and then they
Yeah.
they learn different habits. Anyway, that's how that works. But
I still think the big thing in that game was our bench. Like I said, like we finally went in with a bench rotation. Like, yeah,
I give
no
you
one
the-
wants to see people injured, but I think the Chester ACL could be a benefit to us
that
just
poor
quietly.
As poor Zucker, I had two of these, and they're so hard.
yeah,
You know, like
yeah, I feel for the bloke. But I mean, it's in terms of
you're
the
not
team.
you're not taking Granville and Chester into each game now. Like,
Yeah,
You want to just
I
check
give you
you're
that.
putting a
You
bit
have
of
a heavier,
size
you
now.
have a heavier bench, but also your structure is a bit different.
yeah,
Yeah. I was just going to say, Morgs, you want to just check your car's still there? Sounds like it just
Yeah.
got stolen.
We're next to the Bowley Dragway here, I reckon.
Well, we are. I don't know if you've noticed that.
These were the good times. Bowley Dragway.
Yeah, wasn't it good?
Yeah, my dad lost his camera because he was drunk.
Good times. Good times.
Yeah, that's probably the least of the worst thing that's happened there.
Have a Dragway.
I can't remember how I got him.
Not many people can around
No,
here.
no.
Not many people can.
It's the only point where the Coke was empty. I had enough rum, but the Coke was empty.
Yeah, right.
That kind of coke. Yeah, anyway. All right, player points from this game. This one was pretty easy for me. I gave 3 points to Cohen Hess, who for me, he was just a machine. And the passion in that guy, you can see it. It's come out. He's almost in, was it 2018 he made Origin?
No, it was later.
16 or something.
No, it
I
was
thought.
before. No, 17.
16, 17.
It's grand final season.
But he looks like he's almost there again. Like he's got he's got some speed for a big guy. Like he'll do the kick chase and the bat backs.
Yeah.
Yep.
I think him and Chad did a couple on the weekend that were perfect. And previous weeks it just hasn't worked for us.
Yeah.
It's probably half where the ball bounces. We got some good bounce, I'll give it that. But man, he just runs out and he's into it. And as soon as that celebration, like
first
you know,
one
when the team comes in and celebrates a lost ball from the opposition or whatnot, Hess is there and he's screaming and loving every minute of it. And I think he's coming back to his good form, and it's starting to show for me anyway. 2 points I gave to Jermaine Tonor Brown. This kid, like he's coming off the bench now, and we've had him on the show, and he's a humble guy, and you like him. He's a likable fella. I think he had a few rough weeks there where he was put into the rotation and to play with the big boys, and he got found out a couple times. He didn't get found out on the weekend, just gone.
No.
Some bloody solid
More the
carries.
opposite.
No, exactly. He found them out, and he took it to JWH and shut him down. And I think that got under Jared's skin, Warrior Hargrave's skin, and that shut him down. And that was part of that was the turning point for the game. Not that it needed a turning point, but there was a big hype around Jared coming out, and here he comes and whatnot, and the camera was on him, and here he comes, he's the enforcer, and they're going to turn it around here. No, just didn't happen. And from that point on, he had no impact. JWH had no impact after JTB took it to him. And then JTB grew in confidence, and he was running everything. He was putting little steps on here and there. And that, for me, that was his standout game, and I hope he carries that on for the next couple of weeks. 1 point, Jack, the jet ski.
Yeah.
He was brilliant. It's the flying locks. He looked good.
I thought Pete was out there for a while.
Yeah, I did actually. They did a close-up on KO, and it was Pete. It just looked like a little cut under the eye.
Yeah.
Your love for mullets. Sorry, I'm out.
No,
Was it that game I was calling him New Me? Or was that a different game?
I think at one point you did let the hair flow. You're like, let it flow, let it fly.
Jack the jet ski got a point for me. It was interchangeable between those three, really. They were standouts amongst a squad that did well. Everyone in the team, like we kept saying, is cohesive. Drinkwater did well. He got Dally M points. So,
Did he?
He did. But who knows with what's going on with that, because so did Tedesco. So
For what?
Tedesco got 1 point and the Dally M's from that game.
What for?
Yeah.
He got most meters.
Well,
Most of those are kick returns.
Doesn't mean much.
Wait, Uncle Nick paid.
Yes, correct.
Unreal.
I was waiting for that paper bag to show up.
Yeah.
But that's my player points for this week.
Tell you what, Drinky bloody started nailing those short dropouts this game. In shit conditions. He was getting it on a string. That was
And
nice.
his actual fifth tackle kicks were good too.
Yes.
Yeah. Not just the bomb, and nothing against Chad. He was just bombing, but Drinky's kicks were good
Drinky
too.
seems to, when he roosts the bomb though, it's not just end over end. It's
does
a hard
does
take.
a bit of everything. Yeah.
It's a hard take.
Yeah, he's a good kicker.
3 for me. I've gone actually Lukey.
Bastard! I was about to do that.
Oh, you stuck it.
3 for Lukey. I touched on before. It just covered defence on the line, played pretty much the whole game, did the damn thing, tackled, ran, made it happen. He was just an absolute beast. 2 points, echoing Rob there with JTB. I've got him for that one, Morgies. I think he could be something big, this kid.
Oh, I think for a long time he's been threatening to be our next big thing.
Yep.
You know, we're gonna need someone to replace Tomalolo coming up. He can move. He's fast. He's big. I think he's starting to show his stripes.
Well, Tamalolo's still relatively young and he's still contracted for a few more years, but
Hopefully
definitely
injuries don't catch up with him though.
definitely like a McLean. He's probably coming towards the back end.
Yeah, that's fair. Yep.
And
Yep.
I think JTB,
He's going to slot straight in.
Yeah, and he didn't really miss too many tackles either.
He's
Like,
just a solid unit. Like,
he is.
He can tackle. He can go on the offense. He can carry the ball. I think he's got it all. Like he just needs that confidence that Rob was talking about.
Yeah, and look, it is only one game. Like a week ago, we were sitting here and we didn't really have a nice thing to say about the Cows, to be honest. But it was brutally honest. Like, hey, Sharks put 40 points on you.
But it shows how quickly you can turn it around.
Yeah.
Like in 1 week,
Yeah.
like we're a whole new team.
And coming up against what people have predicted to be a competition heavyweight.
Yep.
Bottom 14.
Yeah,
And
well,
in the rain, bad conditions. Do you think we normally play pretty good in the rain or not?
Should.
I don't know if, yeah.
We should up here, but then we get these long spells when we never seem to play in the rain at all. We never get rain up
Yeah,
here
but
anymore.
our whole preseason is in the rain.
Yeah. No, sometimes. And then 1 point, I'm going to have an attempt at this, but it's the debutante alphabet. Fella Kowak. I don't have the name
You don't
in
have
front
it in
of
front
me.
of
I
you.
don't even have it in front of me. I've got him for one, and that might seem a bit generous because Cotter played an absolute blinder, and Cotter probably should have polled points, but for a bloke on debut, he did not back down. Every carry, his legs were pumping fast. They were just like, yep, I'm into this. He ripped and teared. Played 20-odd minutes, but, geez, it was a solid 20 minutes, and that kid can be something massive. Honourable mentions to Jet Ski, first try, second half, live betting. Thanks, Jack. That's a good little $2.90 top-up. Hess, as Rob mentioned, and also Chad's kicking game, and Muzz to Lung creating more magic at Magic Round. Like, I think that's probably two years in a row. I think Cows might get the best try for Magic Round.
Can you just have a crack at it now? We've got the name up.
Kule Kefu Finafuaki.
Should we
That's
all have
actually
a
not
crack?
bad. That wasn't bad. That was
Here we go, Karsten.
No,
Karsten, your
forget
turn.
it. No way. Somebody tried to get me to read out the Samoan lineup for on the World Cup final.
Oh, really?
No.
I enjoy listening to Rob do it. It's pretty good. He does a good job.
Kula Kefu.
Kula Kefu Finafuaki.
Finafawaki.
Finafuaki. I think I did pretty good there.
Yeah.
Not bad. You want me to have a crack at this?
That was some good stalling while the other two went for a piss.
Well,
Yeah.
I thought we did okay.
Sorry, listeners, for hearing me talk for a bit on that one, but we had to stall.
Yeah, we're a bit talked out after that weekend.
I have my excuse. I'm on the third half liter.
I'll go my 3-2-1s. I've gone a little bit of a different tact for the third. I'll start with that. I've gone Dearden for 3 points. I think again he had a really good game on offense. He didn't let the big moment get to him when we're trying to actually get some points on the ground. I'll keep these short and sweet because you guys have covered these two. JTB, fantastic game. He's really standing up, and it's so good to see him sort of really come out of his shell. And like we see him sort of, he plays and then he sort of goes away for a bit. So hopefully he has a good, solid hit out for a couple of weeks. And I've gone Cotter. I think Cotter was amazing. He's a heart of our team like Hesse is. And just to see those two. Hess hard done by. I could have gone him for 1 point easily or 2 points. But, yeah, I think Cotter did a bloody good job too.
Tell you what, Hess wouldn't look out of place in an Origin recall. The way he's playing at the moment.
Yeah.
Like, even though we have lost 6 of our games, he does try.
But he 100% every week.
Yeah, he gives 100% every week, but
Yep.
he gets it wrong.
But like when he jumped on that ball last week, he just celebrates. He's a heart and soul of the team right now, particularly without having Gilbert.
Yeah.
And watching Gilbert on the Dolphins game, like you just see the things he's doing that we miss that we're not doing. Hess to stand up and fill that hole a bit is good.
Okay, my
3, 2,
3-2-1s. 3 points for Scotty Drinkwater. Not because he is German, but because I love the short.
All right, it's because he's German. Come on.
That's okay. It
No.
can be.
I love the short kickouts and his short kicking game
Yeah.
was outstanding.
Yeah.
And his sorting of the defense, especially in the second half, was good. 2 points for Tom Dearden. Dear Don.
Yeah. I say Dearden, dead on.
Dear Don.
Dead on.
That little fellow takes on the line as often as it gets. And he gets smashed every time.
And he just gets up.
And he
doesn't
gets
complain.
up and does it again. Amazing. And 1 point for Felty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because his yardage carriage were immense. Especially in the second half when we got under pressure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you could give it to everyone that game.
Yeah, that game was. You can give 1 point to every player.
Everyone, yeah.
Yep. And it just shows how when we win, we do play as a team. Because when we lose, it is truly hard to sometimes pick out the 3-2-1s.
Yeah,
then
very, sometimes.
It's so easy.
Especially
when
the
we win.
week before.
Yep.
That was hard.
Yeah, 100%. And it just shows it's a team game. You know, a couple people standing up isn't going to win it for you.
I know. I said to my nephew today after his schoolwork began, there's no I in team.
Bingo.
There isn't me, though.
He's back. He's back, everyone. He's back. He's back.
Well, we hope we see more of that performance, certainly this week, as we roll into round 11, and it's this Saturday at Queensland Country Bank Stadium. Karsten's going to burst his QCB cherry and stroll on in and take command.
Oh, I can't wait. Whereabouts do you sit in? Do you know where you are?
I don't have a clue.
Yep.
Behind the glass in corporate.
Oh, that's
No,
a
no.
Fishing.
I'm sitting with the normal people.
Oh, good
I'm
man.
sitting with normal. I'm not my sister.
Mark that.
It stays in. It's a 5:30 p.m. game. The Cowboys currently in 14th, up against the Dragons in 16th, also struggling.
Yeah, this ladder's not reflective, though.
No.
Not overly. No.
And I say that
There's
because
buy points in
there's
there.
buy points.
And us having not had one yet.
I think everyone ahead of us have had buys. And Dragons have
we-
had buy as well.
Almost.
One win out of the top 8. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Someone said that at the stadium. Yeah. Which is amazing.
We're not far off.
No.
Yeah.
And if we play like that for this middle third of the season,
Yep.
Cowboy climb.
Cowboy climb.
100%. And I
Cowboy
think
climb.
through the Origin period, given that it's unlikely too many of our players are going to be playing Origin.
There's a lot of other great players that are stepping up when we have played ordinary for now.
And that's what I mean. Yep. It's
Like
going
Val-
that way.
we'll lose
Val.
Val.
We'll probably Val.
We'll lose Val.
Dearden.
Potentially
Yeah,
did,
I
and he'll
think-
probably go into
yeah.
camp at
He
least.
did so well last year.
He'll probably go into camp, but he'll probably get released for Cowboy games.
I'm not
Possibly,
sure.
pending injuries.
You think he's going to play ahead of Munster and Cherry Evans?
No, I'm thinking
Yeah, that's a
Munster
good
at
point.
fullback.
In front of Cherry Evans, for sure.
Oh, no. You've got Reece Walsh there.
Jeez.
Yeah.
He's playing great.
He's in form. Yeah. You
He's
can't
in
deny
form.
that.
So's Hammer for the Dolphins. And if they go Ponga, it's not the worst. Like, he has done a job there before.
Yeah.
Potter.
Yeah, but he has head bongo.
Yeah, but I don't think you'd move money out of 6.
No. I think, like you say, I think we might see a few players going to camp,
Or
but
Robbo.
most of them will get
New
released.
South Wales.
Yeah.
I don't think so.
No, don't
think so?
Robbo? Robbo? Oh, Robbo.
They will play Cook.
We love Robbo.
They will play Cook yeah, for sure.
And they'll
but
probably-
Robbo,
but they-
He'll
again,
go
you might
camp.
see Robbo go
But they
to
might
camp.
take Coruscant, though,
Yeah.
instead.
true.
I don't. He plays for the Cowboys. New South Wales only took
Yeah.
one player
True.
from the Cowboys.
That's a very good point, Carson. Very good point.
Yeah. The lineup for the Cowboys is completely unchanged, except for the extended bench.
Good to see.
So Riley Price, Ben Hampton, Zach Labert is in 20th, Brendan Elliott 21, and Marley Bitungani.
Oh, Carsten will pronounce it.
No.
Yeah, if
no,
you could
no,
just,
thanks.
So other than the extended bench, the team lineup is unchanged. Now, I don't want to get ahead of myself. Is that the first time this season? I think we might have had one early on.
I think it's the second.
No, second.
Second,
Yeah, I think it's the
but I
second.
think it was only like round 2, round 3 where it was unchanged. Something
No,
like that.
I think it was unchanged for the Knights game going into Sharks or previous.
No, I think it was before that. But anyway, it doesn't matter. It's unchanged, and we are at home. The Dragons, Tyrell Sloan, Matthew Fagai, Mazezi Suli, Max Fagai. There's 2 Fagais. I don't know what I'm doing here. Matt and Max. Fancy calling your kids Matt and Max.
M&M's.
Yeah. Michaeli Ravalawa, Talatau Amone or Amoni?
Amon.
Mone. Ben Hunt in his 300th game.
Drop it like it's hot.
Drop it like it's hot. Jack DeBellin, Moses Mbai, Blake Laurie, Billy Burns, Jaden Sewer, Jack Bird, Jaden Sullivan, Michael Mollo, Ben Murdoch, Masila, and Josh Kerr. The Dragons taking us on.
Any relation, Josh Kerr, with Sam Kerr?
Yes. Brother, sister.
Really?
Yeah.
And Wayne?
Yeah,
No
definitely Wayne.
Definitely Wayne.
Yep.
You know what Josh Kerr's nickname is? Curry.
Ooh.
Who would have thought that?
Original that
That
one.
would have
isn't it?
taken a while to think up in the sheds.
Just, what are we gonna call this guy? Curry. Anyway, that's what it is. The Dragons coming up here off pretty average loss. Is it the Griffin effect?
Yes.
I think he's bringing the whole family up. They're Karsten saying silent on that one. Yes, look, if we don't win this one, Ben Hunt's, he might get up for it, but I can't see the rest of the team.
Not Townsville.
Not Townsville?
You're not going to have the support, the crowd. You know, people are going to be jabbing him about dropping the ball.
Oh, yeah.
I hope so.
So, it's going to be a bad 300 for him.
Yeah, look, they've what have they got? 6 points, and I think they had to buy. So
Yeah. Sung merch.
yeah,
I'm just going to see what the line is. What do we think? It's going to be a close game or a blowout?
No blowout.
Blowout.
I'd like it to be a blowout, but I don't want to get ahead of myself.
We really
Yeah,
need.
that's
We really need some for and against.
Yep.
Yeah, we're currently
Love a blowout.
When sitting on negative 54 currently.
Yeah, so if we
and
can
the
win by
Roosters are
51
plus
plus,
34.
Line 6.5.
6.5.
Yeah, it's pretty tight. Very tight, actually. Yeah. I thought it'd be a little bit more than that.
Yeah, look, bookies, they look at our performance over an average, I suppose.
Yeah.
You'd be looking at this as a one-off for us at Magic Round. So
That's how they
Which
do
is
it.
completely wrong.
Yeah, hopefully. And it is wrong. And it will be wrong.
definitely will be.
Yeah.
Definitely will be
Yeah.
wrong.
Yep.
Yes, let's carry that attitude into the game, and I'm sure the boys will as well.
If they can, I've said it all year. Line speed. It's the first time they did it against the Roosters. You do that against the Dragons, you're gonna choke them.
And it was so noticeable live too. Everyone around us was also saying you
Yeah.
can just see the difference in line speed
Yeah.
straight away.
Yeah.
Oh, you can see it on the telecast as well. And if they can carry that over, the fact that it was an away game, I know it's in Queensland, but hell, we travel further than most New South Wales teams getting there. If we can carry that over into a home game, get a roll on with 2 back-to-back, I know it's only the Dragons, but then you've got, I think, Tigers.
You got Tigers and Eels. You win these next 3.
We're in the top 8, like we say.
We're back, baby.
Good defense builds confidence, and with confidence comes good attack.
So on 12 points is Penrith, Sharks, Dolphins, Melbourne, Titans, Roosters, and Canberra.
They've
and
all
that's,
had a bye.
and that's 3rd through to 9th. And
They've all had a bye.
and we're on 8 points. So win this week,
Pretty good.
and we're
It's
equivalent.
basically equal.
I mean, depending on how they go. But
It's pretty amazing considering we've had such a rocky start to the season and we're right there. Like, it's very fortunate.
yeah. I mean, still there, but you just need to get a run on.
Yep.
Yeah.
And clearly someone said that to the boys too. It said, hey, look,
They might
now's
have-
the time. Like, this is where we've got to start performing.
Well, that's right.
They might have listened to last week, to be honest, with our honest assessment, because every other week we just sugarcoat it. No, she'll be right. She'll be
Yeah,
right.
I would change their training regime. Give them all little electroshockers for the game review. And every time you miss a tackle,
Oh,
Yep.
just side note, speaking of training, you going to go down to training and watch the boys train and all that?
no.
Because you can go down there and... No? Okay.
No, I start sweating just watching it.
Sweating. It's
There's a
beautiful.
cafe. There's an air-conditioned cafe.
You can sit.
You
Yep.
can have maybe not some beers. You might be able to have some lattes. Can you
I don't
have
know if
beer in the
there's-
stadium?
I don't know.
That's a good
At
question.
that cafe, I
A
don't
cafe.
know.
The
Don't know, probably
podium,
not.
I
You
don't
wouldn't think
think
so.
they are.
Probably not a good look.
It's still it's a good
I don't
cafe.
Yeah.
I don't care about the look.
So just keep that in mind. We go to watch the boys train.
Go get a coffee, put it Your Irish whiskey in a fip flask.
Yep.
They know our faces now, so you can't say stuff like
Yeah.
that.
We're a big deal.
That's right. Exactly. That's why. It's, yeah.
Yeah.
For little money.
It's a blessing because money. What's that? So, as we covered, your birthday tomorrow.
Yeah.
My birthday last week. It's Scott Bolton's birthday today,
Yeah, 36. Isn't
which
it?
is he's 36. Which is this is Tuesday night. So by the time you're all listening to this, it'll be Wednesday. His birthday yesterday, but still,
Still. Happy birthday,
Happy
Scotty.
birthday, Scott Bolton.
Happy birthday.
birthday the Boltons.
Life member. 200 odd games.
Yeah. And I did hear
A
that
beast in the middle.
one Jake Granville, who it's not his birthday, but he's edging towards 200 games as well
For the club.
for the club.
Ah,
I do
right.
believe, possibly. Now I overheard this conversation today, so I might get in trouble if they do listen to this. But if we make the grand final this year, that'll be Jake Granville's 200th game.
If he plays every game.
Well, I mean,
Obviously.
this is the obvious thing here. So
Yeah.
No hip drops.
you reckon he might go for another year, one more year?
He's handy. He's so handy to have.
Could do.
Yeah. I
Because
wouldn't
it's
be against it.
200 to be there.
I wouldn't be
If
against
he
it.
resigns, yeah. I'm not against it.
Not against it. Anyway,
When's his contract end?
end of this year, I believe.
Yeah, just chuck him on year by year.
I could be wrong.
Year by year, he'll be right. He's got a couple left in him.
You always need a good hooker.
You do?
You do.
Yeah, 100%.
Yep.
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 Tipping com over at footytips.com.au is hot and heavy. I don't know why I use that phrase.
It really is.
Trax OTR is, maybe I'm just hot and heavy after that conversation. Trax OTR leading the competition 4 points clear on 66, currently having used all three jokers. Pod Potaton in second place on 62, Mrs. and Mr. T in third place on 60 points. Porgo Cowboys in fourth on
Is he
58.
fourth?
He is fourth.
He's a wanker.
Only used two jokers.
Fuck him.
Bloke's got a
That's
chance.
why.
Bloke's got a chance. Village Missing an Idiot is in fifth spot on 57, along with Hess and Dearden at Skylove and Get Your Tips Out, all on 57 points apiece. Get Your Tips Out hasn't used a joker yet.
That is good.
That is good. Three jokers in hand in seventh place, and you're only 9 behind the leader.
Yeah.
Dude's going to make a run for it.
That's-
Or lady. The
That's,
lady could.
that's my play as well.
Yeah, no, we'll get to you. Might take us a while, but we'll get to you.
On page 3.
Yeah, literally. Literally. Now, Fradog sitting by himself on 56 points there in 8th spot. And then we have 4 people on 55 points in equal, we'll call it equal 10th. It's equal 9th. Lemitch whips out, Cody O'Hara 7 and Graham C 89. Rounding out. It's top 12 if you take margin into account. So, yeah, look, it's all heating up the top there. It's all pretty damn close, is what we're trying to say.
We met Mam Kunster.
Yes, you did.
We did, yes.
Yes, you did.
Yep. So he introduced himself. All right, nice to meet you.
Yeah, it's a good way to do it.
Yep, shout out.
Shout out.
Shout out to Mam Kunster.
In 40th spot.
And living off 2015 glory, I think he was as well.
Oh, well, he was
Yeah.
previously before
Yeah.
changing his name to Mam Conster. In
Shout
40th,
out, ma'am. Thanks for the beer.
in 40th spot, having tipped 7 in this week, just gone on 50 points, 2 jokers in hand. It's the man to my right. One year.
I'm coming for you.
Oh, yeah.
That sounded.
Yeah.
That sounds scary.
We're going to clip that and use that.
My last year, my goal was beating Pete
Well,
That's
after half a season.
yeah, okay. Yep.
aim a little higher.
No. After half the season.
Ah, fuck.
I'm in
Done that
67th
after
spot
3 games.
on 45 points. Morgan TSV in 99th.
Yeah, look, I went okay. I went, 4 out of 8. I'm
4
pretty
out of 8.
happy.
Yeah,
No
that's the
jokers
average.
used. No jokers.
No, still doing well.
Just coming along quietly.
Now,
Forget to set them.
I did forget to use one. But it worked out well because I think I got like 1 or 2 bet rounds. So I'm okay.
37 points. Having tipped 6 on the weekend.
Wait, this guy.
See what a couple of upsets will do for you.
Yeah. Yes.
Now, there's 108 tipsters. There's about 7 who don't tip. So in 101st spot, pistol blazing 2 muskets.
Pew, pew.
2 rusty muskets. There he is. He's he's making a comeback.
How many? 37 points.
37.
What was the leader? 62.
66.
And they've used 2 jokers.
I've used 3 jokers.
I've got this in the
Dude,
bag.
it's in your bag.
It's mine to lose.
It's yours to lose. Speaking of losing, my mouse just died. That's fine. I can go without it. Luckily, it's a laptop.
That's because it's not a Lenovo. Hey, Karsten.
No, that's not. It's a shitty Chinese.
Something about we need here some IT support.
Yeah, I don't know anybody.
we don't know anyone at this
We
table.
don't know
Just anything about computers. Pistols. Pistol sorted out. You'll be
We
right.
put the one guy who's never touched one in charge of the action.
Yeah, I'll have a crack at it.
I'm a gremlin. I'm a gremlin.
In our exclusive Patreon tipping comp, we've got Trax OTR leading that one. Village Missing an Idiot. Get your tips out. The Swiss Cowboy in 4th spot. Top of the pod. Who's not top of the pod? Hendo.
Hendo's no longer there.
Change.
Loser Hendo.
He's only used one joker. Now, Swiss Cowboy used his joker in that one and tipped 7. So he's on 14 points for that one and rocketed up to 4th spot.
That's cheating.
You need to set your jokers right.
That's a cheat.
Got to set your jokers right. That is correct. Algon, Troppo, Magic Mike, Hassan Dearden, Guy Love, Sheriff Woody, 69. Nice. Barking Frog in 10th. Mam Kunster, the previously aforementioned Mam Kunster in 11th. Chris Reed, Rob on the ranch in 13th spot. Ooh, unlucky for some. Grizzly 87, Rion Robinson, Como 99. Can't tip for hit. I've got to be careful when I say that one. The Cat Climb Begins is 4th last. No offense, Cat. Magic Tragic, Morgan TSV, and Pistol Blazing 2 Guns.
Pew, 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 pew.
Struggling. But there he is. That's how the tipping comp stands after Magic Round. There was some Magic cast there for some of you to tip 7. Somebody was cheating.
He cheated.
Somebody cheated.
Changed his tips after the results. He
Yeah.
cheated. Yeah.
Any way you can do it.
I always tip on Wednesdays. Except today.
That's the secret. That's where I'm going wrong.
We'll see how you go after tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably not good.
Hang on, is it Wednesday in Swift? No, it's not. It's the other way around.
He
time
can
is
go
it?
first too, so he doesn't copy me.
Oh, don't worry. No one's copying you, bud.
I have already tipped
He's
them.
already
Is there
done
any
it
from my
tip? It's
tipping.
done.
You've already done
pictures.
yours.
All right.
All right, it's round 11, and it kicks off Thursday night at Amy Park. The Storm are hosting the Broncos.
What a surprise.
I've got no odds here, so who cares? The Storm have got a lot more of the tips, according to footytips.com. Karsten, guest of the hour, since you normally hear our tips and then put yours in.
Yeah.
It's the other way around tonight.
Yeah, cheater.
I have the donkeys by 16.
Donkeys by 16.
16.
16.
Eeyore.
That's a biggie.
Eeyore. Morgan
Interesting.
TSV
Yeah, look, I've gone I'll go donkeys too. By 8, I've gone.
by 8.
Yep.
And Pistol, I've seen your tips. I know what you're going to say.
Yeah.
Say it anyway.
I've gone Storm, but I've also gone by 16.
Oh,
Big swing.
I too have gone.
There's a
Sounds like a
32
bet,
point
hasn't it?
margin
So
on
we have
here.
a very big swing in one direction just there, and I think it's going to go that way just quietly.
I don't think so.
I'm going to go the Broncos by 4.
This is the first time Brisbane have travelled out of Brisbane.
It's not.
When was the last time? Oh, they went to Penrith
They went
first.
to Penrith and they've been to Darwin
Oh, right. Oh, well.
and then won both.
Yeah, well, this is Melbourne.
Yeah, right.
In Melbourne.
First time they've travelled south. No, it's not.
Yeah.
Penrith is
First time,
south.
first time they've been to Melbourne this year.
True.
But the Storm will have too many plotters in the team now.
Yeah, but the Storm will also
Since-
on to the next game.
Friday the 12th at 6 p.m. We'll watch this one on the big screen, and it's the book, won't we? Yeah, I hope so.
Yeah,
We will.
Yeah, we will be.
We will be.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah, get with it.
Of course, yeah.
The Bulldogs are hosting the Warriors at Accor Stadium at 6 p.m. Karsten,
Warriors, Bulldogs are not good.
very succinct summary there. I like it. Hawks?
I'd never tip the Dogs, but in honour of Logan, Cam, and the rest of the Waz family we met down there, up the Waz.
Up the Waz.
Up the Waz.
I'm Waz
Up
too.
the Waz.
Up
Yep.
the Wazoo.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm
Up
going
the
to
Waz.
go to the Waz as well. Depends on which ref they get and whether or not he's cheating. 8 p.m.
At
on
the highest order.
the highest order. 8 p.m. on Friday night at Blue Bet Stadium. The Panthers are red hot favourites against the Roosters.
Yeah,
Carsten.
for some unknown reason.
Yeah,
go
can't
with-
imagine why.
I go with the Penny Panthers because the Roosters are a bottom 4 club.
Yeah,
Correct.
Well, look, this
There it is.
true.
You see, he does listen.
Yeah.
100% proof there.
Since episode 2.
That's a long lift.
It's more than
That's a heavy lift.
Man needs a medal. Man needs a medal.
Augsy hasn't even listened to that, mate.
No, mate. I only listen to the ones that I'm actually in.
Asshole.
I've walked into his office and he's clipping all of us out of the podcast, so he just hears himself.
Yeah.
Yeah,
One after
yeah,
another.
yeah. Oh, it's worth it. It's a good listen.
Yeah.
Goes for about 6 minutes. I'm going Penrith as well.
But it's 6 minutes of pure bliss.
It is. It is. It really is.
I've gone Penrith. Stuff
Penrith?
the Roosters.
You're going Penrith.
I
I
don't
suppose
like
it's the
either
Roosters.
team, yeah, but I hate the Roosters, so I've got to go with Penrith.
As we say, bottom 4 side going Panthers as well. Saturday the 13th, unlucky for some, 3 p.m. at Accor Stadium. The Rabbits are red hot favourites against the Tigers. Could be a lot closer than what we think. Rabbits are going to fall out of form sooner or later.
No.
Carsten, don't agree?
Tigers will keep their wooden spoon.
Ooh, okay.
It will be rabbits all over them. I mean, Tigers could
Could do.
use their wooden spoon for a rabbit stew, but no.
I was cheering hard for the Buns.
Long
down
stretch
at
there.
Magic.
Long bow. Very long bow.
I'm going to Buns.
Go on the Bunnies?
Yep.
I'm on the Tigers.
Of course you are.
This game's usually half decent. It's not going to be a blowout like people think.
No, I don't think it'll be
No.
a blowout, but I think Rabbits win.
But that are the Tigers.
Yeah, but
They
they're on a
barely won
heater.
against the Dragons.
Yeah, but they're on a heater now. They're on 2 in a row.
Jesus.
They beat the Panthers, man.
They beat the Panthers.
5:30 p.m. QCB Stadium on Saturday. It's the Cowboys up against the Dragons.
Any questions? Cowboys.
Well, I'm curious what Rob's going to go with, but I'm going to Cowboys.
Remember last week when you went the Roosters? Remember that? How'd that go for you? You going Dragons this week too?
No,
Ah, right. Well, I'm going the Cows.
because it's fact-based tipping, mate, and form has turned, and we're back at home going the Cowboys. 7:35 at GIO. The Raiders, you would expect, because it's a GIO, hosting the Eels. This one could be a good game, or it could be shit.
I'm going with Ricky's Raiders.
Rickies.
But fact-based tipping, you should told that to Pete.
Yeah. Can't.
Can't go on logic this season.
No, can't go. Hasn't gone on logic for the last 4 seasons. Why change now?
That's a very good point.
Hogs?
I'm going the Raiders for sure on this one.
Cool.
Yeah, Green Machine all the way.
Same green machine, which means put all your money on the Eels. Sunday the 14th at 2 p.m. McDonald Jones Stadium. The Knights are hosting the Titans.
Tits for me.
Yeah, but who are you having in the game?
Titans.
Titans it is. Morgs.
I'm eat out of honeybees. Yeah, look, I'm a bit off for Titans because of their form, but after seeing our boy 21 Valid's power through a game,
He plays for the Dolphins.
Yeah, it's the Dolphins, and they got to buy. There goes the logic.
I've looked at the colours. I've looked at the colours, and I've gone, oh, that's my boy, and I haven't really considered it.
Ruh-roh.
Yeah, mark, just mark that.
We'll come back.
No, mark that.
No, we're keeping that.
There's $10 in it for you if you mark that.
I'm keeping it.
Well, look, the Titans are shit, so I'm going Newcastle.
Fair enough. We got there.
I too think that with our new kid Valence as well, that Tights will be just unbelievable.
I'm going for Melbourne Raiders actually too.
Good idea. I'm going the Titans.
I've gone the Tits, but also, you remember when we walked out of the stadium? I think it might have been the Saturday night or whatever, and those girls were giving out the showgirls.
Yes,
cards for
yes,
free entry.
yes.
Benign to me. I've put it in my back pocket.
Oh.
We never went.
Sure.
And so me and kids
kidding.
going, so this is where you were. Because, no, we didn't go there, but
If we went
I
there, it would
mentioned
have
the
been.
honeybees.
If we went, we wouldn't have had it left with us.
Because it's their free entry in.
Yeah, right, yeah. 4 or 5 p.m. at 4 Pines Park in Manly Sea Eagles taking on the Sharks. Karsten, who you got for this one?
I did go with the Sharks, but I'm not sure.
Not sure.
Yeah.
Morgs?
Sharks will do it for me.
I'm exactly like Karsten. I've gone them, but I'm not sure either.
I'm going the Sharks. I think they bounce back. They had their anomaly game.
And plus also, if Manly lose and we win, we jump them.
This is true. This
Cowboys
is true.
climb.
Cowboy climb.
Cowboys climb.
So,
Carson.
unfortunately, the Finns, the Dolphins, they got the bye this week.
I heard they have a good player.
Yeah, they do have a good player.
Yeah.
They got a new wonder kid.
Somebody has to recover.
It's
Been a long weekend.
It is somewhat disappointing though, because I kind of look forward to watching the Dolphins play lately.
Yeah, I love the Dolphins. I'm a big fan.
I'm liking them.
Every time I saw a Dolphins fan, fins up.
Yeah. Did you get one back though?
No, people are doing it.
Yeah, okay.
People are
We're
doing it
also
around
doing
us.
the back fin too.
Yeah, you got to do the back fin. Is it that way? Or is it that
They're
way?
doing the hammer.
Yeah, yeah.
For me, there's just another team more I don't like.
Oh, okay.
Oh, no. That's good. It's good.
I just like it because they're encroaching on the donkey territory,
Yeah.
Yeah, but
making it harder for them.
Good support down there too, eh?
that's 4 points for us. 4 points for us. Winning against them.
Yeah,
That's true.
true.
Yep.
But
As long as
you
we
take
win.
the good with the bad.
Yeah, Finzoop.
And
I think
also,
we'll play them again.
they have a Redcliffe Cowboys. I mean, they got Hammer, they got Gilbert.
Yeah.
They got Lemiluru,
Lemuelu.
Lemuelu, Connolly,
We'll get there.
Lemuelu. I can do it the whole thing. Connolly, Lemuelu.
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 No, you can't.
Connolly, Lemuelu. There we go.
No, you still muffed it.
Yeah.
No,
And
I
that
got it, I got it
is tipping for round 11.
Carsten, you want to introduce this one tonight?
Nope.
All right, we're back for another week of it
You
all.
live and die by this word.
He died.
We're all there for Fusion Networks. You all know the deal by now.
No, can I have the whole thing?
Glitches and switches and any NBN data providing needs. It's what you all want to go for. Thanks, Fusion Networks. We got a little simple 5-legger this week. We got the Brisbane Lions. They're gonna trouse Essendon by 40 plus. Into the Cowboys 13 plus. Geelong to do Richmond by 40 plus. 40 does sound high, but in those two games, it's pretty much a given. Then we've got the Warriors to do the Dogs and also the Storm to down the Bronx. Now that is paying 81.51 to 1. As always, we put 20 on it thanks to our good friends at Fusion Networks. Like I said, for any internet, phone, maybe not phone, but internet providing needs, servers, racks, web pages, the lot.
We do fine.
They do phone as well.
We can do fine.
That comes into $1,630.32. This is actually, you'd be getting on it now. Sammy Davis, who he met down there, he had the 5 Queensland, or the 4 Queensland teams and the Lions, and I think it was 101, and he only put $1 on it. So at least put 5 on something.
And while we're in this segment, Pete, how did you go on the weekend at the stadium?
Outstanding. First try, second half for Valence. First try, second half for Jetski. First try scorer Sevo. And also Cows 13 plus. I deposited 40 into my account. I've withdrawn 550 so far.
Cleaned up.
I've still got a little bit left in there to play with.
He always does good when it's not the podcast.
Yeah,
Have you noticed that? Yeah, it's suspicious.
I have 2 questions.
Yes.
Did it finance your weekend? Fully?
Not fully, but it would have come
Without
close.
honeybees?
Oh, without beers, definitely financed the weekend. But I dropped a couple of $100 at the cash, so that sort of hurt a little bit. If I didn't go to the casino, would have funded the whole weekend.
And second, please gamble responsible and not with your own money.
Yeah. Sometimes you win more, but you lose less. Other way around.
Yeah, that's how it works.
It's been a long one.
Yeah. Got that. Well, thank you very much for that one. Let's go to the playlist.
Sure.
Been listening to the playlist?
I have put it on a couple of times actually.
Yeah, so a bit of variety.
Growing in stature, a lot of variety actually.
Yeah.
Wait to hear what Karsten's going to put in later on. Probably some.
And you are so wrong, and you will be so left-sided.
Well, we don't know too many German bands or Swiss bands over here, do we?
Some
I said
Rammstein
before,
band.
I lived for 5 months in Virginia.
Oh, yeah, true.
So we'll have
Whoa.
some John Denver in there.
Something different again.
Yeah, that'll be interesting.
I'll kick us off. I've
Oh,
gone.
righto. No, you go.
Oh, well, fine. I was just waiting for someone else to jump in.
Let him go.
Let's wrap this bad boy up.
Somebody get this guy a pillow.
I've gone Rumours by Fleetwood Mac. Not purely on a fact, but there was this great band at Irish Murphy's called Ramjet. Lovely lead singer, Ness. I was actually getting set up with her. And I was like, I'd better not. Sort of married, you know. Like,
Here we go.
Oh, you gone with it. Oh,
yeah, I
mate.
ran with it.
Keep
I
staying
ran
on
with
the
it,
hombre.
yeah. So, but she sung this song, and I closed my eyes, and it sounded just like Stevie Nicks.
True.
Did an absolute number on it.
Yep.
Ramjet.
So, yeah.
Ramjet were good. I was
Ramjet.
Ramjet.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, they had some
So
bangers.
So she was the lead singer. Is their drummer?
Three-piece.
Yeah, they had 3-piece. Yeah,
No,
drummer,
4-piece.
4-piece. Yeah, they had drummer and two
guitarists.
Drummer's name Roger.
I think it may be.
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One of
Yep.
them.
And they kept getting their second win because they took these things that look like proton energy pills each set.
Oh.
It's called ecstasy.
No, I just
Mark
I
that.
just made that one up.
Oh, did ya?
weren't. Yeah.
Thanks.
But if you're down in Brisbane Way and just look them up on Facebook, Ramjet, they play all around. They are a gun band.
You should be the promo for them. I'm sure
They should.
Stevie Nicks up the front. I'd enjoy that.
Yeah.
Nessie.
Nessie.
Old Nessie.
Nessie Nicks.
Old Nessie.
Wee Nessie.
Old Nessie.
All right, Morgs.
Yeah, look, I've gone to theme again. In honour of Pistol Pete, the machine, the man, the mystery, the enigma, I've gone Teo Cruz, Hangover.
Oh, yeah, righto.
For me, it's Laid Back by Rain Johnson. I don't know if I butchered that name.
Yeah, Rain Johnson, laid back.
Okay.
Good old country song.
Can we,
Not
get a
old.
bar? Can we get a bar?
We'll have to look that up.
Yeah,
I have it.
I'm not sure who you've got it.
While you're looking it up, okay, you got it
Yep.
right there.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, that's pretty cool.
I've heard this.
I can get into this.
Yeah.
I dig, Karsten. I dig.
I dig.
That's what we were listening to on the way back.
No, we weren't.
You were dying.
No. Morgie had his noise cancelling headphones on, and Trent and me made it our mission to just annoy piss and buggery out of him.
I
the
got
whole
that, yeah.
flight.
2 hours.
Yeah.
If there was if there was a seat I could have swapped to, I would have in a million seconds.
Could have had Thurston's seat.
There's a
behind you.
seat behind.
Yep, 40 minutes into the flight, I've gone, yeah, righto, Trent, watch this. So he gets the camera out and films it. I stand up and I said, hey, Mark, got to get up. And, took him about 20 seconds to get up. It was a struggle for the unit. And as soon as he got up, I just sat down in his seat.
If I could
for
have,
about 15 seconds, he's looking at me.
if the doors went armed, and I could have popped one open and pushed him out, I would have. It was the most frustrating flight. I got 4 cracked ribs. I got a numb thigh from him elbowing me, old skeletal over here.
Brilliant.
It was horrible.
Yeah.
Excellent.
With friends like this, you don't need enemies.
100%. It was not enjoyable.
But then he'd rib punch me and shoulder, but he wasn't pulling his punches like I was.
I just sucked him.
He was
I just
going
cracked him.
full.
I just cracked him.
To be fair, you probably deserved it.
Yeah, it
I
deserved
did.
it.
it.
Yeah, he deserved it.
No, you would have. Look, I'll get to my song. It's Foo Fighters, and it's times like these. Because it's times like these that you learn to live again.
Yeah, you did.
Or you don't learn.
Yeah,
He
you did.
didn't learn.
Has not learned for ages. Still won't.
Didn't learn.
40 tomorrow.
40 and hasn't
no
learned.
lessons learned.
No.
My own experience. Go on.
Just keep it over.
Keep going.
Just keep
Keep
at it.
going till the doctor tells you to stop.
Well, you could be like the 40-year-old at
No.
Irish Murphys.
Don't go to a doctor.
Yeah.
I've just had a lot of coke to kill an elephant, but I'm back on it. Like, oh, Jesus Christ, mate. Maybe just stay in bed next time.
Yeah.
So what, walking into a bathroom at the casino was an experience.
Oh, yes.
There's a lot of people on Sunday who I
There's,
think were powering through hard.
I'll bet. I'll bet. Casino bathroom is interesting at the best of times.
Yeah.
There's a difference if you measure the snow in centimeters or gram.
it was in feet in the bathroom at the casino, I'll tell you that.
For a tropical capital place that doesn't get any snow, geez, there was a lot of white powder getting shred around the joint.
Yeah.
Not a surprise.
Fucking
And it
hell.
was not good for skiing.
No.
No, so they say. Well, Karsten, thank you very much for making the trip exclusively to join us on the show.
Thank you. Thank you.
We know that's the real reason you came here. It was nothing to do with football or family.
Nah.
It was all to be on the podcast.
Exactly.
We appreciate it 100%. We make this show all about you.
It's been a delight.
We're actually, Morgs is just going to cut all of us out and just have a film.
No, it'll just be us. It's just us two.
Oh.
We'll release it in Switzerland.
Just that's the Swiss version.
That's a Swiss version.
Swiss version.
Yeah,
Sounds
for
good.
sure.
You can find this guy at
Swiss_cowboy_78 on Twitter.
oh, very good. That guy at I probably should do this part too because a professional outfit is what we are. This guy at the On Spot Facebook page, which has actually got there was a little bit
Did
of
you
a,
see that
a little
one?
bit of a video. I was walking
How
down the
good was it?
street. I enjoyed that.
That was good.
Yeah,
that
that
was
was
a
good.
good one. Off the cuff too. No
the
speech
cuff.
written.
And while walking,
Yeah.
multitasking.
I looked it back and I think in the Dolphin Sharks game I paused because I'm going, I have no idea what I've got to say next. So apologies for a bit of ramble in that one.
It was all good. That guy is Morgan Holmes Evans.
Yeah, you can find me on Instagram. Instagram's, I think, where it's at these days. Maybe a bit of Facebook.
Yeah?
Not really on Twitter. But, yeah,
I'm too old for Insta. I'm on Insta, but I'm too old.
too old. I'll send you a request. You'll
Same.
get around it.
I use it too. It's the same thing. I'm Twitter.
And it was a pleasure going to Magic Round with
It
Pete.
was.
It was a once in a lifetime
that
thing.
was the worst fist bump.
It was a once in a lifetime
Jesus
thing because
Christ.
I could not do it again.
No, you will. You'll be back
Yeah,
next
back
year.
next year.
You'll be
Back
back
next
next
year.
year.
Yeah.
I'll definitely be back next year. That was a great
It was a good
little
time.
weekend.
I'll save up
The
my
hotel we had was just in
Oh,
the
shout out
best
to the
spot.
Adani.
Yeah, Adina.
pennies. The Adani.
It's the 15th time we've called it the Adani this
It
whole
was,
time.
it was next to Irish Murphy's, so it could not have been a worse spot for Pete.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Walk
I
out
get
the
that.
front straight to a pub.
But it was around the corner from Hungry Jack's.
Even better.
Yes. Yeah.
All right, you can find me at
We
XRBob.
now know the priorities.
Yes, we do.
Find me at XRBob on Twitter. Up the Cowboys this weekend, up against the Dragons. 5:30 game.
Go the cows.
Go the cows.
Come on, Cowboys!
If you see Karsten at the game, say hi.
Now you know what he looks like.
And you might see me, but maybe.
Nah, you'll be busted.
Barely.
I'll be there.
Buckle.
Good night.
Good night.
Thanks.
Need your carpets or upholstery cleaned fast? Whether it's a spring clean, bond clean, or just wear and tear from the pets and kids, Be Clean NQ is your premier quality carpet, upholstery, rug, and mattress cleaning service. They'll go above and beyond to guarantee the best job at the best price. And they're 100% locally owned and operated. Have a chat to the busy bees at Be Clean NQ today. Go to beeclean.com.au because they're not happy until you are.